everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. We're down at the allotment again. Just had to come down quickly because I couldn't make it down yesterday. My car broke down so over the weekend, so I had to ask my daughter to drop me today. So just come down to give everything a quick water, see what's going on. And as you can see, everything's coming on nicely now. Let my cameraman come up. You can see the benefits of starting your potatoes in a polytunnel and that. I've still got more potatoes to plant. I was going to bring them, but because I couldn't get into the car to take the battery out and everything, so I couldn't get into the car. I was going to plant some more buckets, but what I'm going to have to do, I noticed what I'm going to have to do is get some fresh compost and use. Don't mix it with the other one because it's creating all these little weeds and I've got to pull them out. And as you can see, this is what, two and a half weeks I think since I planted the potatoes, not that long. And as you can see, they've started coming through nicely and started putting on their leaves and everything. So once the weather changes, then I put them out. The one what I put in a single pot, this was the one what I put in there to show you that you can grow potatoes in a smaller pot. You can see that's come through already, so we'll see how that go. I notice what's in here now is a lot of ants, so I've got the ericaceous, I keep calling it ericaceous surf, it's dicomaceous or something, earth. So yeah, I've got my baby spinach, some peas, and I've got the broad beans what to put out, but still got the carrots growing nicely. You can see they're doing really nice. And then got my pak choys, lettuce, spinaches, cabbages and everything. Yes, I did put too many seeds in each one, but I can always give them away. Swiss chard, fold hooks, everything coming along nicely. So yeah, I'll once they come through, I'll use what I want, and then I can always give away. Got the carrots come through on this one. I can see little things coming through on this, but I'm not sure. I just have to leave that till when they come through and then weed out what's not to weed out. I've got the thymes. I had to move the thymes off of here to give these more light. And then I've still got these cabbages, New Zealand spinaches, lettuces and everything in this one. So soon what I'll have to do is take off the cover off of this and just let everything grow. And I've got these buckets to sort out. I've still got the cleaning and everything to do, so we'll get on with that when we get a chance to. So I'm going to carry on. I've got a few beetroots and that to pot, what I'm going to put in a pot and then get those going as well. And I've got some maybe some other stuff, but I have to have a look what I've brought, what seeds I've got in the bag. So bear with me. If you're enjoying our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. I will get back to you on them. So I'm going to do a few little bits and pieces. I'm going to be planting some pumpkins as well, because I see the temperature in here has gone up to 29 and all that, so in here is going to maintain the temperature now. I know we're going to still get frost. I'm driving around, I'll still see frost on the ground, but the polytunnel creates a lot of heat and good growing environment, so going to get some other things started. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so what I've done, I've planted a tray of pumpkins, of mixed pumpkins. If anybody wants any pumpkin seeds in the UK and that, just let me know. I'll get your address and I'll send you a packet. You'll get more than what you're getting when you buy them online. They're a mix of, they're eating pumpkins, so if you're growing Halloween pumpkins, these won't be no good for you. These are, I think, Baby Boo, Casperitas, Crown Prince, a mixture of different eating pumpkins. So I've got a few bags left. So just let me know. And what I've planted one tray of them. I'm going to plant some more later on. I've planted a pot of mixed beetroot, 2 different varieties of, I think one's Bolt Hardy and I forgot what the other one is. One's Bolt Hardy and one's a Globe. And I planted some tray of broccoli as well, which is autumn spear, and I'm just going to cover this lightly now. So like I said this video is coming over from Monday, so if it's a bit long, bear with me. So that's all those. So all I'm going to do now is water, and then the next video you'll see is coming from Friday. So I'm just going to put this somewhere where the sun can catch it. Let's probably leave it here with them ones, and I'm just going to give everything a good water in now, and then I'll just, so that's all. It's just mostly come down to make sure that everything's all right, everything's well watered. When I finish, I've got this stuff here, which is I keep calling Ericaceous surf, but it's called some people call it red mite powder, but it's called Diacaceous surf. I think that's what it's called. So I'm going to be sprinkling some of that round because I see a few ants and I don't want them to get settled. So I'm going to start that, and then I'll see you next time. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is part 2 of the video. We haven't been down here for a week. I'll show you what's been going on while we was away. Was due to come down, but the car broke down. I had to get that sorted out and everything, and was doing an assessment of everything, looking into our videos and everything, and seeing what we can do to improve things and make things better for viewing. So come down this morning. I'll show you afterwards. What I wanted to do is start getting this polytunnel, the inside of it, clean all this green moss and everything off. And coming down now, thought we left a bucket down there to fill it up. When we come now, no bucket, so I'm going to have to resort to using this small thing. So bear with us. If you're liking our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave comments in the comment section. We will get back to you. We've got a lot of things coming up in the near future now. We'll start getting stuff in, and I'll show you our progress as we go along, so bear with us and we'll get there. So what I've got some elbow grease here, and I've got some soapy liquid. So all I'm going to do is just spray some on the greasy parts, let that soak in for a bit. And then I'm just going to give everything a good washing down with some soapy water. So once I've done this, then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we've made a start, and you saw when I cutted the spinach the other time, and this is grown back. I've still got half of the tub to do, so got to just cut it and get it all prepped up. Right, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so more or less got everything cleaned up a bit and tidied up. And now all I'm doing now, the water's back on so I can use the hose. So all my potato buckets have come through now. So just going to give those a little bit of water, not too much. As you can see, all of them's come through. But the dirt, what I use from my compost pile, I don't like it, because what I should have done, I should have put that at the bottom of the pot and then use a new one at the top so that the weeds don't come through, because I'm getting a lot of weeds in these pots. So I'm just giving these a quick water in. As you can see, that one, my one potato bucket challenge has come through as well. And then the one what I planted one potato in a small pot to show you, that's coming on nicely. The hose has just got a little bit of air in it because it hasn't been used for a while, so right, so that's my potatoes. Not too much water, you don't need to water them too much at this stage. Right, put this back in here. These are some spinach. These are my carrots. As you can see, they're doing exceptionally well. Right, I've got some pak choys in there, some Swiss chard, and the Ford hook one, which is a big one. So my beetroots have started to come through when you saw me plant them the last time. Everything hasn't been watered for a week, so making sure I give them a good watering. These are some more chards and that. I've got cabbages. My carrots, these are the long carrots, the exhibition ones. Got some peas here. I don't know when these are to go out, that's why they're still in here. And I've got 2 trays of broad beans. got my thymes. You saw when I planted a tray of broccoli, you see those have come through already. I planted some pumpkins to see if those would come through. I haven't seen anything yet. And then I've got my spinach down there, which I was going to pull out, but glad I didn't pull it out because it's giving me some nice harvests out of there. So that's telling me to just leave those in and see if I think I've had 4 harvests out of that now. So that's telling me to leave those in and just see what happens. Sorry if the video's a bit long, but it's a 2-part video. Right, this is some more carrots in here. And then got some more chards, lettuces, spinach, and pak choys and everything what's up on the shelves, what's come through. These ones what I planted in the winter, they're just starting to pop up now. You see they're putting on growth, so I'm going to take off the netting next time I come down. These are lettuces, chards, cabbages and everything's in here, spinach, just to see what would grow early. Not everything came through, but you know, it wasn't a wasted experiment because I see things in there, so I'm happy with that. Right, so my strawberries are doing well. Seeing they're starting to flower, so I must probably get early strawberries. I've still got spring onions down here from last year. I want to get these out now and get some new ones in. So everything, what you do when you come, you just test the top of your soil, and if it's dry then you know it needs watering. So just watering these strawberries, not giving them too much water because I know these ones as well up here have started flowering as well. So that's everything. So more or less got what I wanted to do. The sides ain't clean how I want them because I've got these raised beds in here, but for now that would do. As the season goes on I'll just keep giving them a going over, but I don't want to use the soap with the plants. So hope everybody's okay. If everybody's been asking what's happening to the Monday and Friday's videos, we're still here. You know, when you're content providing for YouTube, sometimes you get a bit discouraged, especially when you're doing things and you're editing, and getting the videos out there and everything, and then you know when you, because when our views was quite high, the channel was doing quite well, and then when when YouTube started making all the changes, our view just went right down, like if we started a new channels and they haven't grown back. So I don't know what happened there. And when you contact YouTube, you know they're of no help. So it looks like our channel It's gone back down to like a small channel status after it was doing quite well. Was getting like views of like 2,000, 3,000 and everything. Then all of a sudden they done changes, then everything just went back down. So, you know, it makes you feel a bit discouraged, but you know, you just have to persevere. I know that we've got a lot of people what supporting the channel as well, so, and they want to see what we do. I've still got plants and that at home. Well, I've still got potatoes and my onions and everything to sort out at home. So when I get to those, I'll show you those. So hope you enjoyed everything. I know sometimes we haven't got much to show you, but once the season gets underway, then we'll get there and you know we can show you what is what. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.